Welcome back, viewers. Your host Ronald Reynolds here with a breakdown of today's featured video. We'll analyze its structure, key moments, and overall impact. Don't forget to check description box. Let's dive in. On May 20th, 2025, the Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi sets the stage for what could be a defining fixture in the IPL 2025 calendar as the struggling Chennai Super Kings face off against the determined Rajasthan Royals side in a high-stakes encounter that could tilt the playoff race. This match carries differing emotional and competitive weight for both teams. For CSK, it's a matter of salvaging pride in what has been a turbulent season, marred by poor execution and an aging roster clinging to fragments of former glory. While for Rajasthan Royals, it's a critical opportunity to cement their place in the playoffs with momentum and confidence. The surface at Arun Jaitley Stadium is known for aiding stroke play, especially in the first innings when the pitch is hard and true, supported by short square boundaries and a lightning-quick outfield that favors aggressive batting. That said, history at this venue has shown that as the innings progresses, the pitch tends to slow down, bringing spinners into relevance, especially from overs 7 to 16 where grip and turn become factors. Historically, the average first innings score at this venue in IPL matches sits between 170 and 190, suggesting that a solid batting foundation, particularly from the top three, can dictate the rhythm of the contest, making the toss and choice of batting order a strategic decision rather than a formality. For Chennai Super Kings, led once again by the ever-iconic MS Dhoni in what many believe could be his final playing season, the 2025 campaign has been a disappointment by any standard. With just 3 wins out of 12 matches, they sit at the bottom of the points table, undone by a combination of out-of-form middle-order batting, toothless power play bowling, and a stubborn reliance on veterans whose prime may have long passed. Despite head coach Stephen Fleming's insistence on trusting experience over experimentation, the so-called Dad's Army doctrine, the results have not vindicated that loyalty. CSK's batting has relied heavily on opener Rituraj Gaikwad, who has delivered consistent performances with an average north of 40 and a strike rate in the mid-130s. But beyond him, the narrative turns bleak. The likes of Shivam Dubey, Moeen Ali, and Ambati Rayudu have failed to string together significant contributions, regularly losing momentum in the vital overs between 7 and 15, a period where CSK has recorded some of the lowest run rates and highest dot ball percentages in the tournament. This inability to rotate strike and punish spinners has left them vulnerable to collapses, even after solid starts. The only flashes of aggression have come in isolated innings and have not been sustained enough to build pressure on bowling units. In the bowling department, Chennai has shown signs of discipline but lacks penetration. Ravindra Jadeja and Ravichandran Ashwin have maintained decent economies under 7.5 per over, especially during the middle phase of the innings, but their inability to break partnerships has let opposition teams consolidate and then launch late assaults. Mathisha Patharana has emerged as a standout performer at the death, bagging 15 wickets in 9 games with his deceptive slower balls and Yorkers proving effective, yet his efforts have been largely in vain due to the lack of early wickets. CSK's power play bowling has been statistically the worst in the league, with the fewest wickets taken in the first 6 overs, which allows opposition batters to settle and control the tempo. On the other hand, Rajasthan Royals come into this clash with a far more stable outlook under the captaincy of Sanju Samson, who has matured into a tactically astute leader while continuing to deliver with the bat. The top order, anchored by the explosive Jos Buttler and the elegant Yashasvi Jaiswal, has provided multiple fiery starts throughout the season. Buttler remains lethal against pace, while Jaiswal thrives against spin, creating a dual-threat combination. Samson has consistently added meat to the middle overs with scores that often rebuild or extend innings, and his strike rotation coupled with aggressive intent has given RR a reliable pivot around which their innings revolve. A game-changing addition to the side this year has been 14-year-old sensation Vaibhav Suryavanshi, whose rapid-fire century in just 35 balls stunned the league and redefined what youth can achieve under pressure. His composure, shot selection, and audacity have elevated the Royals' batting depth significantly, offering a dynamic lower-middle order presence who can explode in the final overs. Rajasthan's bowling unit, led by Jofra Archer, has been equally potent. Archer's express pace and ability to hit hard lengths have stifled opposition power plays, while Waninda Hazaranga's control and guile in the middle overs have made him a difficult proposition to attack. Alongside them, Trent Bolt and Kuldeep Singh have contributed with vital breakthroughs, and while RR's death bowling has not been flawless, occasionally leaking runs in the final overs, they have generally defended well with aggressive fields and calculated variations. Statistically, RR's bowlers have maintained a superior strike rate and a significantly better economy in both the power play and middle overs compared to CSK. Heading into this match, Rajasthan Royals hold all the tactical and form-based advantages. Their top-order consistency, combined with an innovative middle order and a multifaceted bowling attack, gives them a balanced structure that adapts well to different match situations. CSK, by contrast, enters with nothing to lose but little to prove, their campaign already in tatters and their legacy men barely holding on. Unless Rituraj fires big and Patharana executes a miracle spell at the death, Chennai's lack of depth and poor transition game leaves them exposed. Statistically, historically, and based on current form, the prediction strongly leans toward Rajasthan Royals clinching this match and moving one step closer to playoff qualification. But as always in the IPL, especially with a franchise as storied as CSK and a leader like Dhoni at the helm, the unexpected cannot be ruled out. Yet realism dictates that this game is Rajasthan's to lose, and with their current cohesion and hunger, they seem unlikely to squander it. The final prediction is located in the last portion of the text. It states that Rajasthan Royals have the tactical and form-based advantage, and the prediction strongly leans toward Rajasthan Royals clinching this match and moving one step closer to playoff qualification. The text further qualifies this by saying that while the unexpected cannot be ruled out, realism dictates that this game is Rajasthan's to lose, given their cohesion and hunger, making them the likely winners. That's our analysis. If you enjoyed this review format, hit like and subscribe for weekly breakdowns. Got video suggestions? Drop them below. Stay tuned for more.